What's up, YouTube? JMC9H, and as promised, footage from my franchise. Now, I ended up choosing the Denver Broncos for my franchise. Why the Denver Broncos? My answer to that question: why not the Denver Broncos? I got 3 quarterbacks that are possible starters, you know. I got no Sean Moreno. And I mean, you know how everybody kind of has a team that they play well with. This just happens to be that team this year. I'm currently sporting versus sliders, but I tweaked them just a little bit because they're a little too easy. I ended up beating the Patriots something like 51-3 with the doggone Buccaneers. So I said, you know what? Let me mess with these a little bit. If anyone asks or wants me to, I can show them these tweaked sliders that are a little bit tougher, because I had that same problem with versus sliders last year. They were just a little bit too easy, and it wasn't a little bit, actually. They were way too easy. But back to the main point of this. This is preseason game 2 with the Denver Broncos. You know, it's good stuff. Good stuff. A couple of moves that I made, you know, just normal preseason moves, nothing large. I picked up some defensive linemen because I feel like that's the root of your defense. If you can get pressure on offensive, if you can put pressure on the offensive line and they can't quite hold you, as doggone, as if you can do that, you can pretty much control the offensive tempo of the game. Because I know that the Broncos have a good enough offense to move the ball down the field as I want. Nothing real big, as I said before. Just really a couple background players, because with versus sliders you have a lot of B string, C string going in, first, second, and third string coming in for your starters, and you know you want to have somebody, you know, just guys that are capable, and whether it's in one aspect of their ratings that they're just very capable, as in speed, acceleration, agility, or strength, or you know, stuff like that. I made sure that I had those guys, and I think that's really a backbone of any franchise, is making sure that you have not only guys that are great backups, but those guys that are, make sure that they're young and they can come up 5-6 years down the road and be, you know, Brian Dawkins. You know what I mean? But back to the gameplay. I have yet to make it to the second quarter, and that's, as everybody knows, that's the most important part of the preseason. It's not about your big name guys. It's about the guys that are struggling to make the team. It's about the guys that are second and third string quarterbacks, halfbacks, that kind of thing. So I think we'll pick it up. Receiving this punt, this will be the first series with Brady Quinn at the helm. He'll get some reps with the first team offense, and I'm starting to think that maybe the third game or the fourth game I might have Tebow get a full quarter with the first team, as I let Brady Quinn do pretty much every game. Try to get this run to the outside. Hopefully Graham can seal it. Oh, and he does not. Alright. No Sean has definitely been anything but a no-show this game. It's quite a surprise, breaking some tackles, and if you break tackles on this slider set, it's a definite rarity. Now right there, what you saw was Brady Quinn slipping a pass into a window. That doesn't happen often in between 2 defenders. Whew. Looking back, I might should have thrown that. But yeah, Demaryius Thomas is really He's looking strong for our team. I think he might have over 700 receiving yards. Eddie Royal, of course, looking good. Looking good as usual. Business as usual. Broncos. And this is basically just a scrimmage. I mean, it's the Lions. How much more garbage can you get? My apologies to any Lions fans out there. Anytime that you don't win any games in the season, I mean, it's like getting on your knees every time you're playing a game. And you ain't even getting paid for it. Actually, I take that back. You are getting paid for it. But you're getting paid those first possession with the second game of the preseason. See if he can have almost a repeat performance. Great performance, you know. Now, since I am playing against the Lions, I don't necessarily take this game super serious. Now, this guy, Eric Decker, he has been a force to be reckoned with. I might even place him above Brandon Stokely this season. It's been good. It's been good as far as with him. He holds on to the ball. He's not going to lose it. He's been breaking tackles, as you can see there. Corey Buckhalter dropping. And I'll attribute that to the rain because he's a pretty good back. Now, looking into the future of the franchise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do between Brady and Tim, because Orton's contract ends this year. I don't believe that I'm going to re-sign him, especially if there's any vast improvement between Brady and Tim. Both of them are 6. And what we got here is, of course, Eddie Roy, you know, showing out, doing his thing. Who says a short man can't play the wide receiver position? I never said it. But as you can see there, I pummeled the Lions. Pummeled the sorry Detroit Lions. Alright, I'm done. That was my last Detroit Lions joke.